Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tronage, and today we're talking about drone drop March 2018. Stay tuned. So before we get into the whole drone drop unboxing and everything, first I'd like to just thank you guys, the subscribers, the viewers. Thank you so much. You guys have been great so far. You've been very supportive. You've been doing a lot of comments in the comment section, just keeping me going, giving me motivation, giving me inspiration of videos to do, as well ask me questions, and I've been trying to answer them as best of my abilities. And I really got to thank, it's for you guys that I make these videos, so thanks for becoming a subscriber. If you haven't become a subscriber yet, maybe consider doing that. That would be great and it'd help me out. We can check our latest total right now, and our latest total for our subscribers is 389, which means we're right on the cusp of 400. So maybe when we hit 400, I'll do some sort of raffle giveaway kind of thing. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'd like to do something special. I'd really like to do something big and special for 500. I really feel like 500 subscribers would be a really good milestone, and I think at that point it's time to start maybe giving away some quads or something like that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider it. It'd help me out a lot, and you'd get the latest and greatest info from me. All right, so now without further ado, let's talk drone drop. Drone drop is late to the party this year due to some delays that they had with their China supplier and with things getting hung up in customs, and we all been there. It happens. If you order anything from China, it's a problem, and it's unavoidable sometimes, and that's what happened here, and unfortunately it happened to drone drop. They ended up with a delay, so they are second to the party. So now we get to compare drone drop to the quad box that we opened up a little earlier. So without further ado, why don't you come on in and we'll unbox this bad boy. All right, so as with all my unboxings, when I unbox it for you guys for the first time, so you get my immediate impressions and reactions. So let's get started. Now I already know, at least from the last time, that the drone drop sticker was really nice to cut. It was buttery smooth. I know you guys probably think I'm a freak about that, but let's see if it's still, oh, yeah. That just cuts so smooth. I don't know, it's a pleasure cutting that sticker. All right, moment of truth, here we go. Without further ado, you guys get to see it first before I do even. So here's what's inside. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, to start off with, we have some DAL Cyclones. These are 50/40 props in red, which is nice because last time we got the DAL Cyclone 50/52, I believe. So this is a little less aggressive prop, so this will be good for a little lower power motor, so you don't have as an aggressive of a prop, or if you just don't want a more of aggressive of a prop. So they're the 50/40s. So we got 1 pack of those, 2 pack of those, 3 pack of those. Pretty cool. All right, next up, we got a LiPo condom. Interesting. Very interesting. It's like a rubber sleeve that you stretch over your LiPo pack, I guess, to add some protection. And this actually looks like this will fit my battery packs that I have that are the 1800 mAh. Tattu 75Cs. It's got that long elongated rectangular shape to it. So we'll see if that fits on those packs. We have another LiPo condom, same story, same shape, same everything. And another LiPo condom, same story, same shape, same everything. So hopefully these will fit those packs because I have those packs. What we got here? We got some newbie drone. Newbie drone, in case you didn't notice from the intro, newbie drone hat, loving the newbie drone. And now we got another battery strap. You can always use good battery straps. I gotta say one thing about newbie drone. I have a lot to say about newbie drone because newbie drone's a great company, but their products are incredible. This is a really nice battery strap, and we're gonna have to get this on a quad or two because I love their products, and this is a really high quality strap. Very grippy back surface so things don't slide. Very Velcro-y and very tough to pull Velcro ends. So very happy about that. What do we got here now? A lot of ooh, some ESCs. What do we got here? We have a Fly Color ESC Raptor bls-pro 30 amp 2 to 4S opto BL Heli S. So that is a pretty cool deal. And if they're smart, we're gonna have 4 of them. So let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is pretty slick, a 30 amp ESC. These will definitely get some use, and these actually are pretty nice because they come pre-wired, pre-everything, so you don't have to worry about soldering your main leads onto the ESCs. You just have to put your motor wires on the other end and off you go. So we'll definitely have to check these out and see how good they are. Some more Newbie Drone stickers and stuff. How do you go wrong? Love this Newbie Drone stuff. And the smaller stickers, as some said, I did say they should make small ones, and I do actually now rock one of these smaller ones on my goggles because it is awesome. And let's see here. We have a 10% off coupon from Drone Drop for China Hobby Line. I'm not familiar with that website, but I'll have to check it out. And it's a 10% off coupon to, I guess, buy some product on their website. What do we got here? Oh, we got some flux paste. This is actually pretty cool. I mean, I have a giant jar of it, but you know what? This actually looks maybe a little bit higher quality than the stuff that I've been using for God knows how long. But it's basically the flux paste. So when I was giving you the whole story about how to reflow the solder on my HGLRC XJB gyro when I had that issue, this is flux paste. This is the exact same type of stuff that you'd want to put on there to do some reflowing of some surface mounted devices. It's great for soldering or reworking solder, and it's just a great thing to just have on your bench when you're doing any kind of soldering, because when solder gets hot, you can burn off the flux, and then the solder starts acting weird and it doesn't like want to ball up nice and neat. You add a little bit of flux paste to it and boom, it like revitalizes that solder. So that is pretty cool. And what else we got here? We got some stickers here. Punch, roll, dive, explode. Like it. Born to dive. FPV is not a crime. That is so true. FPV is not a crime. LiPo killer, long range, dive city. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And I think I saw, oh, and it's another Newbie Drone strap kind of hiding in the background there that I just caught on to. So we got 2 of the Newbie Drone battery straps to put on your quad. Let's see what we got here. Let's throw some stickers back in here. So the ESCs, definitely cool. They'll get some use. That's kind of a high ticket item. Some battery straps, those are always cool. Some flux paste, that'll definitely get some use. These condoms I'm not sure about yet. I haven't really heard of them. Kind of new to me, so we'll check them out, see how they work, see if they're worth it. So we'll see what's going on with those. And the props, these, I mean, I have these exact props in purple. So the fact that now I have them in red, it just saves me from having to go and buy them. So that's a good deal. So I feel like the box is pretty decent, but let's do a cost analysis. I'm gonna look up these products. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget anything this time. And we'll do a cost comparison and we'll see how this stacks up to Quadbox. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Yeah, so let's get that analysis done. All right, so we got the numbers run. And before I put up the drone drop box, let's first start off with the Quadbox from March of 2018. So boom, here they are. So we can compare, because each month I like to compare the boxes to each other to see how we did each month. So now here is the drone drop box. Now you can see, comparing them, the Quadbox was definitely a little bit stronger this month, if you will. So if you look at them, you can really see that if we look at just like the value of the products inside of them, the drone drop fell a little bit short of Quadbox this month because they just were. I mean, in all columns, whether you're looking at the retail prices, you're looking at China prices, you're looking at the averages, across the board, they're all pretty low compared to the Quadbox values. And then by the time you subtract out the cost of the box, the cost of the shipping, so I'm just gonna use myself as an example. I'm a subscriber, so I'm paying the subscriber price. I still pay the shipping on the boxes. The shipping for Drone Drop is a little bit cheaper than the shipping for the quad box. But when all is said and done, this month, the Drone Drop came in about $13 to $14 under value compared to the quad box for what was in the box. And it kind of showed, you know, I felt like this box was not as super impressive. It was really cool getting a good variety of stuff. And it's really cool getting introduced to things you don't even know exist, like those LiPo condoms. I'm not sure if I'm going to like them or not, but it's something that I would never in my life just go and buy. So the fact that I have them to try them out now, that's kind of a cool thing because it exposes you to something that you may be hesitant about or you may not even know exists. So in that respect, it's definitely cool. It's also cool because you get to try out brands that you may not be the mainstream brand. Like the Fly Color ESCs, not really familiar with that brand. So it gives me a chance to try out a brand to see, you know, hey, do I like their products? Do I like what they make? It gets you a chance to experiment and try things. So in that case, that's the whole concept of these boxes and being surprised by these things is just so that you can try new stuff that you may or not be interested in. And it's just a surprise of what you get. But back to comparing the two of these. So what I did was, let's take these away. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do now to make things a little easier to see how we're doing, if you will, is I'm going to do more of a running total. So I'll put that up here now. What this is showing is how are the boxes comparing since we've started. So I started receiving both of these sets of boxes in February of 2018. So I've received 2 boxes from Drone Drop and I've received 2 boxes from Quadbox. And what I'm doing is I'm taking that bottom box that I have that I list of basically the value over the cost. How much extra did I get in this box once I subtract the cost of the box and the shipping to get the box? And now I'm gonna do basically a running total. Combining, as we go along each month, the values that we get will be added in. So for right now, we're looking at, and what I'm gonna do is each month, as the numbers may change or fluctuate, I'm gonna flag the top numbers in green so that we'll know those are the top players right now. So after 2 boxes, February's and March, you can see if we look at retail pricing, so if you're gonna buy things primarily from Amazon or places in the United States, if you're in other countries, it may, you know, your mileage may vary. But as far as my prices, looking on Amazon and looking at things I can get locally, Drone Drop is the winner currently after 2 boxes. However, if you look at the China set of prices, buying things from Banggood, or also looking at the average prices. The average prices are when I average the China and the retail price together and just get an average price. So average pricing wise and China pricing wise, Quadbox is definitely the winner. So what's the take-home message from this right now? I think it's still a little too early to call. You can't really judge something off of a sampling of 2 boxes, I think. I think it's definitely going to take more time to get a more average feel of what the contents are going to be, because in all honesty, I can tell you in my own personal opinion, for the February box, Drone Drop kicked it out of the park. Quad box, kind of lacking. For the month of March, it was the exact reverse. Quad box kicked it out of the park. Drone Drop, it was a little whatever. And I don't know if it's maybe because each month I'm comparing the second one to the first one and the first one always gets that initial hype, or it's just that it's how it seems to be working out. But as you can see on average, they seem to be both in the ballpark. So if you're trying to decide which of these 2 products to go for, it's still kind of a tough call because they are putting good products in there. They are doing some good things. So I can definitely tell you though, so far, having done now 4 boxes of them, 2 for Drone Drop and 2 for Quadbox, I still, personally, I don't feel ripped off. I feel like my money is well spent. I feel like I'm getting products that I will use. I don't feel like I'm getting garbage. I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off. So I'm very pleased with both of the companies. And you can see pretty much they're both in the same ballpark as far as the value that I'm receiving over the cost of the box. It's definitely something to think about when you're doing it, and I'm hoping that I'm helping you make a decision of one or both whether they're right for you and whether they're something that you'd be interested in picking up. I can tell you right now, I'm really happy that I'm getting both, and I'm really happy that I can compare both. And I'm also really happy that each box always has a little bit of something that I wouldn't necessarily buy on my own, that now because I have it, I'm going to try it out and I'm going to use it, and it gives me a chance to evaluate some things that maybe I wouldn't otherwise even look at. We'll have to check those out, and I'll keep you posted on there. So, as always, my name is Tronage. Fly strong. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you really should subscribe. I'm always posting new content. If you'd like to help support the channel and get access to giveaways, raffles, and other exclusive benefits, consider joining the Tronage family on the Patreon page. Here's some videos that you might be interested in. This is the latest one that I posted, and this one I think you might just like. Go check them out.